is big chop or transition? Which one is best? What are the pros? What are the cons? Well, I know all about it because I have done both of them. Welcome back to my channel. If you're tuning in for the very first time, please take the time to like and to subscribe somewhere over there, and you can finally call yourself a Laventure. Hey, aha, yo, aha, hey. Let's get into this video. So let's start with the basics. What is this big chop or what is transitioning? Well, big chop is when if you were relaxing your hair, then you cut it all off. Cut it. You cut it all off, like gone, like vanished instantly. That one plays with your mind. It's just like, and it's all about, oh, what will people think? Oh my word, I've never seen myself with short hair. Will I look beautiful? Will I look ugly? Will I look like a boy? All of that plays in your mind. It's a mental game, like, you know, because length, you cutting off all your length, like you feel like you're a completely different woman. You know how the saying's like, when a girl cuts her hair, it's about, everything's about to change. Basically, that's how it feels. So that's the big chop. And transitioning is then you stop relaxing, but then you don't cut your hair, you let your roots grow out, and then you keep it going until you trim your ends. So on. It takes longer, and it's complicated as well because your hair is two different textures, and you're just like, what product should I use? Is this working? Basically during that time I just felt like my hair looks ugly. Like it just looks like I don't know what to do with it because I'm transitioning, then this product works with my relaxed hair, and then this other product doesn't work with my natural hair, and there is no connection. It's not the same WhatsApp group. Like your hair is fighting. It's polar opposites, like literally. That's transitioning. And yeah, let me explain the pros and cons for each. So the pros for the big chop, basically, so I did the big chop, I think it was in November 2018, and I was like, okay, it's time. And I had to gather courage because the reason why I went natural eventually, the relaxer wasn't working. I was using two heads for like 2 sets of relaxing packs, basically for 2 heads. That means I would have to pay more, and when I relax my hair, it's just the communications are not working. It just looks horrible. Like I didn't like it. Sometimes if I use too much relaxer, then my hair would be flat, then it's horrible. Sometimes then if they use little relaxer, then my hair is like, it's feeling cute, but after 2 days, then it's like, what happened? I just wasted my money. You get what I mean? So doing the big chop for me was very scary because I've always had like long hair, and I wasn't ready to be that girl with short hair when everybody's out there saying, oh my word, I like your hair and all that. And I started playing with the idea of, hey, I want to cut my hair and just feel like but I had a group of friends who most of them had already done the big chop, and I was like, I want to join. I want to be, I want to be that squad, that natural hair squad. So that actually motivated me, but then it took time for me to actually just jump into the big chop. So that day, I don't know what happened, but literally I resurrected from the bed, and I was like, today's the day. Today is the day. And I asked my friend Kristen, I was like, Kristen, if you don't cut my hair now, it will never be cut again. And I was so tired of having too textured kind of hair, and you can't really see your coils when you have damaged, relaxed hair, because it's like this hair will be so thin, and then your roots are so thick, and then you try and do something, then I look like a mess. It's like a bad hair day every single day. So I woke up and I was like, girl, today's the day. All the challenges, I felt like a boy, I felt ugly. And when I did the big chop, your curl definition doesn't just get on it. Like, no, it waits for some time, and then it decides to say, hey, this is the curl pattern that your hair must take on. So that took some time. After then, I just started to learn to like it. And as well, like, you don't know the products that you need to use. And one thing that people do that's a mistake is that when you do the big chop, they want to go and buy the whole store of all the products, all the natural products. You want to have them. No, don't do that. One product at a time, like one product at a time. So you see that, does coconut oil work for me? Does black Jamaican oil work for me? Does this Dark and Lovely product work for me? Is this conditioner is it communicating with my roots? You know, that's the time where you are learning more about your hair, because most of my life I've been relaxed since, I think, from primary. So I've had relaxed hair ever since. So I know nothing about my natural hair. So I had to take time to study and get to know my hair. It's not like Patten, then you are the girl with natural hair and you think you are the it thing because you have all the products. No, rather get the little products, then get all of them, because most of them are not even going to work for your hair texture, and they're not gonna be communicating with your roots, and then it's gonna make your hair heavy. No, so one step at a time. Try one leave-in, try this, see how it feels with your hair, then that's how it works. With transitioning, it was difficult. Like, it was so difficult because I don't know what to use, as I said. But then something that I can advise if you do want to transition, like the pro of that is that you still get your length. But the thing is that it's very weird because the textures are weird, and you don't know how to deal with this. You're not certain of what to actually do with this, because one product works for the ends and then it doesn't work for your roots, which is very complicated and difficult as well to actually find something that actually works for you alone. So with transitioning, if you do want to transition, I advise you most definitely, the pros is that you can do plenty of protective hairstyles so that you don't have to deal with always trying to figure out hairstyles, because there's not a lot for transitioned hair, and it also looks weird because here you can see through, here your hair is thick, here your hair looks as if it's gone through the most, like, you know, it's like Sahara Desert this side, and then in there it looks, you know, it looks like it's spring, it looks like it's growing. So yeah, but on my opinion, I would say go for the big chop once and for all. If you are deciding to go natural, you might as well just go all in, and you learn so much about yourself. That's one thing I love. I learned so much about myself because I had preconceived ideas of short hair on me. I loved short hair on other girls, but I didn't think I would look good with short hair. So that was something that I had to work on. That means there was something that I was lacking inside, because I didn't feel beautiful without my hair. I define beauty by my hair. So once you start breaking those preconceived ideas that you grew up with, then everything gets so much easier. So it is a choice. Do whatever suits you best, but honestly, just do the big chop, embrace your hair, start loving it, and it's gonna teach you about you, and it's also gonna teach you about your hair. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning into this video. You are really so awesome. I thank you so much for the support, and guys, Laventures, you are doing the most. Thank you for the support. Like, oh my word, it just overwhelms me.